All right, YouTube, welcome back to the Jay the Sports Professor channel. In today's video, we're going to go ahead and talk about what is going on with Caleb Williams. Tune in and enjoy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jay the Sports Professor channel. Make sure y'all hit this like button for those who are new. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can, number one, push my videos out. And number two, when you get notifications, you'll get my daily videos so you don't want to miss out on any videos I have in store. Now, we're going to go ahead and talk about Caleb Williams. Now, first and foremost, Caleb Williams is from Washington, D.C. Born and raised in Washington, D.C., he attended Gonzaga High School, located in Washington, D.C. He went to the University of Oklahoma, then transferred to USC, was a Heisman Trophy winner, first overall draft pick in the 2024 NFL Draft by the Chicago Bears. And he had a pretty decent year his rookie year. Statistically, probably one of the best amongst all of Chicago Bears history amongst quarterbacks. Because throughout history, Chicago Bears hasn't really had a premier quarterback that was at a very high level, that played at a very high level. Number one, Jim McMahon, that was the only known quarterback that the Bears had back in the 80s when they had Walter Payton and the 85 Bears. You guys know the history behind that. And then after that, no one really paid attention to the Bears like that. In the 2006 season. 2006 season, it was the Chicago Bears with Rex Grossman, and I do not like Rex Grossman as a quarterback. Not as a person. I don't know who he is as a person, but as a quarterback, I was never a fan of Rex Grossman. Never a fan of Rex Grossman. So when it comes to Caleb Williams, again, statistically, he had a pretty decent rookie year. But going to his second year, Chicago Bears hired Ben Johnson, who they had high expectations for. This guy was the hot commodity, one of the young, innovative offensive coordinator type guys who, the new trend, the Sean McVay thing, has really intrigued a lot of NFL owners and a lot of league executives when it comes to hiring a head coach. So a lot of people had above level expectations because of Ben Johnson and his ability to develop quarterbacks, his ability to develop the fact that he developed Jared Goff and resurrected his career to a certain degree. So a lot of people had those expectations when it comes to Caleb Williams. Now, when it comes to Caleb Williams shenanigans, when it comes to him painting his nails, I'm not a big fan of it. I think he needs to chill out with this stuff and focus on football. Caleb, you need to stop painting your nails and focus on football. Number two, let the game come to you. You're making all these throws. Caleb Williams is making all these throws thinking that he's still at USC. And his deep ball throws have been atrocious. Now, Caleb has a really good arm. This dude has a rocket arm and has a lot of talent. But it doesn't seem like he has it all together, right? You'll see the first drives, both games, all the games that he's played in, the first drive, he looked like a superstar. And then later on in the game, as the game develops, he just gets worse and worse, which we're trying to figure out, right? He has all the weapons in the world, but we got to take in consideration, DJ Moore is losing his patience. Say this is his second year, but he's kind of like, man, I don't know, man. We got that little backup rookie that they just, not the backup rookie, but that I forgot his name. The backup quarterback, they just paid him $10 million. I don't know, Caleb. You got to step it up because the NFL is no joke. You got to get it together, my brother. Because Caleb, when you watch Caleb, like I said, from a stature standpoint, he looks really good. He has great arm talent. He can place the ball in certain places that most quarterbacks in the league can't do, right? But it's like you see those superstar moments, you see that talent, you see him show flashes. Well, flashes isn't enough. We got to see it on a consistent basis. Caleb got to work on letting the game come to him, right? He has to do a better job of throwing those those intermediate throws, right? He needs to throw like it's like he's good with the dink and dunks, but his mid level and deep passes just ain't there. Like it ain't there. So what are we gonna do, Caleb? What does Caleb need to do to improve his game? Number one, Ben Johnson, they need to run the football. They got to establish the running game. You got to run the football. I don't care how outdated the running back position is. If you don't run the football, you will not win games. And until the Chicago Bears establish the run, until their offensive line does their job, and Caleb makes the simple throws, because when you run the football, that's going to set up the pass. Again, I'm going to say this one more time. When you run the football, it's going to set up Caleb to throw the ball more effectively. Caleb is still a young quarterback. He's still getting adjusted to the NFL game. Now, he had a year in, but this is his second year. He's still looking like a rookie. So Caleb, number one, game plan that they need to win, they need to run the football. Number two, they got to get the ball to the playmakers' hands. We have too many playmakers on offense. The Chicago Bears has too many weapons on offense. Too many weapons. They got DeAndre Swift, Adunze, DJ Moore, Cole Clement, the other tight end from Michigan. I mean, they have so many weapons on offense, but it just doesn't seem like they all got it together. But here, I'm gonna be a little soft on Caleb real quick, okay? And Caleb and the rest of the offense. Again, this is a new offense. It's a very complex offense, so I'm gonna give him credit. It's not an easy playbook to learn, but at the same time, when you're looking at the game and you're seeing these receivers wide open, and Caleb isn't able to get the ball to his playmakers, they're getting frustrated. So Caleb has to do a better job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly. He's holding the ball too long, right? The offensive line, you can't keep blaming the offensive line. Caleb, you got to get the ball out. You got to get the ball out. And that's the game plan. Number one, run the football, get the ball in the playmakers' hands. Caleb, you got to get the football. You got to get the football out. You can't afford to keep taking sacks, running around looking crazy. This ain't USC. This is the NFL where grown men with kids are chasing you. You got to be able to make those throws quick. You got to be a quicker decision maker. Straight up. But we got to run the football. That is number one. Now, as far as defense, again, we're talking about Caleb Williams. I'm not going to talk about defense. We're talking about strictly Caleb Williams in this video. But again, that's all I got to say when it comes to Caleb Williams. He has to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker. Getting the ball out quicker. And then when it comes to his play action, guys, you got to sell the fake hardcore because, again, when you sell the fake, the linebackers have to respect you. They have to respect it. So when you sell it stronger, bam, when you run the football, play action, get a couple quick passes in, and that's how you're going to get rhythm. Once he gets rhythm, then bam, you're in. But again, this is about Caleb Williams. Hopefully his career resurrects. YouTube, make sure you guys hit. I want to ask y'all this. And make sure, what do y'all think is going to happen with Caleb? Do you think he's going to be a Pro Bowl player, or do you think he's going to be a bust? What do y'all think? Go ahead and shoot in the comments. Again, I appreciate you all tuning in. Peace from Jay, the sports professor. And don't forget to hit that like button. Peace.